Is Armon Wiggins a fake flip-flopping backstabber type of blogger who can't pick a side when it comes to Cardi B and Nicki Minaj? Or does he just keep it a little too real for most people's liking? Let me know. You're a mother of 3 kids, and someone asks you, who is your favorite child? Do you have a favorite child? Who's your favorite child? Now, any lovable, respectable, fair mother, her answer would sound a little something like this. She will tell you it depends on the day. And that's how I feel like Armon is when it comes to this whole Nicki versus Cardi B. Nicki Minaj, I think he started off as a Nicki Minaj fan, and then he went to seemingly being more Cardi B-ish, and now he's back being a Nicki fan. And I think it just depends on the music and the situation, and it can have a little bit of personal influences as far as his personal relationship go. But I think that he gives a fair analysis, even if he has an issue with one of them personally behind the scenes, because he's attended Cardi B's party, he's had Cardi B's number, and he's had some interactions with Nicki Minaj, like via station head or on Twitter Spaces and stuff like that. He's still, even if he feels slighted or disrespected, he's had like open arguments with each of these ladies. He has really no dog in the fight when it comes to using the personal issues to reflect on his opinion about the music. He will critique them if he disagrees with something, but he will also give credit where credit is due. And see, that's how he's pretty fair. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but he's not loyal. He's not loyal, because you're supposed to ride or die for the people. That's how people define loyalty, you right or wrong. But here's the difference. These folks are not his friends. They are entertainers, and he is doing his job. And I think at one point he was wondering if Cardi B was a friend or could potentially be, right? But he said Cardi B seemingly put him in like the blogger box, because whenever he would give her, like, try to exchange information with her and some positive stuff, she will only respond to the negative things he sent her. So it was giving blogger friend. So Mr. Armeezy is a Gemini. And Geminis like to see things from both perspectives. They can see things from all perspectives. And Geminis can actually be very, very, very loyal, but only to the people who they love. And even then, they will correct you and check you if need be. They might not do it openly, but they will do it. Yeah, so like I was saying, a stan is more on the loyal side. A stan is gonna go hard no matter what, okay? But a fan, not so much. So you have to look at it like these are not his friends, and he's not a stan. So he's going to be honest about how things are. And some of it also is just tough love and critiqueness. And you know what I'm saying? And even, for example, with me, if I love someone, I'm going to give them that real, probably behind the scenes. I might be more delicate when I do it. But, at the end of the day, I'm going to ride for you. But that don't mean that I have to, I can't say that everything you do is correct. Like, no one does everything correct. And no one is going to like everything a person does. And he's just being honest. Like, in that season, he feel like Cardi was on the up and up, and she was doing what she needed to do. And another season, he feel like Nicki was on the up and up. Maybe sometimes both. So that's kind of how he articulates himself. And a lot of people are not like open-minded enough to receive information or to analyze things in that type of manner. And I think it's okay to have more people who are more free thinkers, who can see both sides of things, who are not so biased and stuff like that. So I actually don't think he's a flip-flopper. I think he's unbiased. I think he's honest to probably to a fault. And I don't think that his personal issues affect his opinions to say, oh, you just mad at Cardi because y'all not friends no more. Nicki has like basically dragged him as well. So, and he never even been around Nicki like in person like this. So, and he don't think that will happen. So why would he favor Nicki? It's just strictly about, music, and his opinions of them is strictly based on what he sees in the public and what he, knows from, being amongst them in a way, but he's not going to lie. I don't think his opinions are lies or unfair. So, yeah. Armon Wiggins is not fake. Okay? He's actually very non-biased. Probably too non-biased. Let's get into it.